Hello, hello, and welcome to Weebanomics. This is Carluminous at Scared Mess, and I don't remember how to do the intro other than that. And these are my co-hosts. There you go. We're talking about
Go
bento.
smug.
Do I
You literally just skipped all of us.
I forgot the order we went in. This is Smug Homeslice at smug_homeslice on twitter.com, and it is good to be back.
Stonks.
This is Stonks Salesman at Stonks Salesman on twitter.com, and we literally forgot to change my ads, so it's good now. Finally. And it's we're finally back, I guess.
Welcome to Weebanomics. This is Kyrie Luminous at at twitter.com, and these are my co-hosts. Oh wait.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're bad at openings.
It's been a minute. We can be
It's
back.
been a long time.
It's been a oh wait, I can't do that. We will get copyright written. All right.
Yeah.
So
Don't do that.
Kyrie, you wanna tell us what we were watching? I flat out don't know.
We were watching Bento. We were watching a show dedicated to poor people getting beaten the shit out of for food. It was amazing.
Oh man, that sounds amazing. All right, so let's explain it just a bit, without spoilers. Like how? Okay.
Good luck.
No, I just want like a quick explanation. Smug, how would you describe it?
It is about like
It is certainly an anime.
it is definitely the anime ever. It is
anime
about a bunch of different poor people essentially fighting for half-price bento boxes at various supermarkets. And it's also like kind of like a fucking gang anime, but it's not.
All right, Stonks.
I would say it's about a group. What the fuck? It's about a group of people that get together to go to different supermarkets to fight for lunches, and then every episode, like some character gets involved, and it's that character gets important in the fight.
Okay, Kyrie.
And what was the question?
Quick explanation without spoilers.
There's a lot of fan service, and it's great, and there's lots of fighting, and it's basically Dragon Ball Z, but with lunch.
I know I did say it's like Dragon Ball Z, but the more I was like, no, it probably not. It does have like crazy beatdowns, but then again, there's no like power-upping, there's no yelling, except for like one time. There's literally just one time with the power-up. We'll get into that a bit. And for me, a quick explanation is a bunch of the poors get together to go try to fight for food in a capitalist society. No,
Okay, thank you.
No, it's a good
analysis of bento. Let's go.
I'm missing. No, it's literally a bunch of poor people fighting for half-price bento, and I love it. I love it. It's so out there of a concept that it's just amazing. There's only a couple of rich people, but you'll get into that much later. But yeah, they're the fact that there's just a bunch of poor people fighting for half-price bento, and it became a culture, is so out there of a concept that I love it.
Yeah.
This is exactly anime. Like, this is what anime was meant for.
This is peak anime. It's like if someone took like a beat 'em up like Streets of Rage or something, and then just turned that into an anime. That's like the main vibe I got from watching it.
Yeah. I mean, the reason I like it so much is what's it called? There's a lot of things people do and they put like their passion into it. It's like some random fucking stupid thing, but they're, for whatever reason, they're really fucking good at that random stupid fucking thing, and then people build like an entire community around that random stupid fucking thing. I don't know. I just like that.
Yeah.
And it just in general, I like that. Of course, there will be some exceptions where I think that's terrible, but but yeah. All right. I just wanted a quick rundown explanation, no real spoilers, on what that was. All right, because if that's not enough to sell you on this show, I don't know what is. Because there's some crazy fucking fights. They're amazing. People get beat the fuck down, and there's just a lot of things like that. The only thing, yeah, that's all. Let's go to the next. Let's start actually talking about the show now. Kyrie, you'll go first. What do you like about the show?
I like how hot his cousin was. You know, the Kino character.
Oh my god, I love it. Yeah. I was talking more specifically about the scenes, but I guess that works.
Yes, the scenes, they were fun. You know,
Which ones?
All of them. You know, all the scenes were like, oh, well, can I say they're wolves?
Yeah.
Like they were like, yes, okay. So,
yeah. We're done with the anti-spoiler.
Oh, okay. So I liked all the scenes where it's like, oh, we're animals, we're like wolves. Like especially the third episode, I remember the coach was like, "You can't stop this kid. He's a wolf. You're just a bitch." To all his players. That's not word for word, but that's basically what he said. That was like my favorite scene in the whole anime.
Yeah, if we were going to take this into historical context, now there's people that own the slave. No, I'm just joking. Go Smug.
I don't know. Like there wasn't like one specific thing in this show that I liked. It just has like some kind of infectious energy to it that I liked. I don't know. It just feels like kind of the way you said that it's such an out there concept. It's just a whole lot of like just passion poured into it. That I don't know. It just kind of makes it stick with me, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, whoever wrote this thing, it really seemed like they enjoyed writing the concept and everything.
Yeah.
Like, there really is like so much like actual fun put into this.
Yeah.
Like,
there's like just a whole subculture around like this one very minute thing that has its own set of rules and like laws and stuff.
Yeah,
and,
I mean, it's literally. I mean, to be fair, a lot of people saw this anime and then made an entire corporation around it. It's called Waffle House.
What?
That is true. Waffle House is just the Western adaptation of bento.
I don't know why people in America act like they have free healthcare. but they do.
Yeah. People just want to pick fights, and for some reason, just Waffle House is where that is.
Yep. I mean, if you ever have a disagreement, you just go to Waffle House.
Yeah.
I hear everything's legal there. Everything except theft.
Yeah.
That's like
no. Theft is legal. You just need to face more challengers.
Okay,
it's like entering a tournament.
Yeah, you have to beat the final boss, CEO. The CEO comes out and it's like, "Sir, someone's trying to steal the food." He's like, "Detain them." And then all of a sudden you see a private jet come down, and then like a guy in one of those sleeveless suits, and it's like, boom. Are you ready?
So there's an announcer and everything. It's like a fight.
A new challenger appears. Dun 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 dun.
But yeah, it's just like the energy that just the whole anime has, like both with the way that it's written and the production is just it's just very, it just sticks in my head, I guess.
I know someone, Merc on Twitter, says the animation still holds up and whatnot. I think yes and no. The animation itself holds up really fucking well. I just kind of dislike the backgrounds in some of the fights. The backgrounds seem kind of wonky at times because, okay, so the perfect explanation for this, I'll go back to you, Stonks, right after this. But the perfect explanation is actually inside the Lady by the Lake versus the Ice Queen. Or Ice Witch. The called Ice Witch. And when they are like there, like the Lady by the Lake is somewhat pushing her back and like attacking and whatnot. And that's fine. But if you look at the fucking background, it looks like they're going 1,000,000 miles per hour. Now, if you actually like looked at an overhead view, for that to be true, they would have to be circling the fucking supermarket like like they're on fucking crack. Like just like it's like there's no fucking way that's actually what's happening. It looks so weird.
It's like, I don't know, just the way it's shot is really weird, I guess.
Yeah, I will say that's like the one thing I dislike from the fights, but like almost everything else I fucking enjoy so much. Because but yeah, it's like their backgrounds are just fucking wonky sometimes. Stonks, is there any particular scene that stood out to you?
I think the fight in episode 3 when the main character joins like the sports people that team up with each other. That's
the wizard.
Yeah, no, he comes after episode 3, I think.
I'm pretty sure. Oh,
no,
I think I know.
Like,
the rugby team.
Yeah, the rugby team. Thank you. Like that was probably like one of the better fights, I think.
You mean when he teamed up with Rin?
Yeah. And then also, you already said it with the Lady of the Lake and the Ice Witch. That was also pretty good. But like the thing that stood out with me with this anime is that every fight, like you can explain a fight, and then you already know, like, oh yeah, that one was pretty good. Like they're all different from each other. Like there's not really a fight that's really like the same fight.
Yeah.
Every episode is like a different fight.
In every episode, quote unquote introduces a new concept. Well, I will say this:
it's a new concept or a new character.
Well, I'm saying a new concept in the sense of I'll say it when I get to my scene. All right, I'll let you know.
So, yeah, and the characters are also pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
That is all.
So, there's quite a few ones that I like a lot, and of course they're all the fighting ones. But here's the thing: if you actually took a look at the fight scenes, you'll know the very last fight scene incorporates every lesson put together into one. let me explain. All right.
Let him cook.
Let me cook. Yeah.
Let him cook.
All right. So let's start. I'm not going to go in fucking order. I'm just going to go in scenes that I like.
Okay.
All right. So we get to the hunger scene where he locks himself inside a room for 3 days.
Yeah.
3 fucking days. And then he gets back and he's like, "Oh, I'm so fucking hungry. Now I'll be stronger than anyone else because a wolf's strength comes from his hunger." And then so he goes into the fight, and this motherfucker, his tummy, it rumbles. It fucking shakes the fucking store. that is some strong fucking tummy. Shakes the goddamn store.
Mood.
I'm in, yeah, fucking mood.
Fucking mood.
So the thing is, this is true because where it says the wolf, when they see their prey in sight, they know when they're on an empty stomach, they have to fight and get it to survive. Thus, they bring out all of their power. Which, this is an amazing concept. I love it. Amazing. And everything like that. But, let's get a little further into the details. Now, they went to go fight the Ice Witch, and it's somewhat hinted that they might have won if their goal was to actually get the food. Because the thing is, if your goal isn't to get the food, well, that hunger does nothing for you. And in fact, it actually is a hindrance. Because if your goal is to fight, now you don't have the energy to keep fighting and whatnot. You're already doing it, so your goal is quote unquote achieved and whatnot. But their goal is to like win this whole thing, and it's like, well, how the fuck does hunger help you with that? And so what's it called? So when the Ice Witch fights and whatnot, she's not even trying to like beat him. She's trying to get a bento, and because of that, she beats the shit out of him, mixed with the lady in the lake and the main character. And so this guy, he's like really fucking strong. He was like built up to be like a massive threat, and because of his stupid fucking mistake, he just gets taken down so easily. So as much as if you want to call it an ass pull, you want to call it anything, I call it a fucking setup because it shows something very important on how the power system works and how the game completely changes based on what your intentions are. If you're not trying to play the game, a lot of almost all the whole thing is meaningless. All right, that is scene 1. Let's go to exhibit.
That was just scene 1.
All right, let's go to exhibit 2.
All right.
Exhibit 2. The KKK.
So true.
By the way, the main character joined the KKK for a short time.
as we all do.
Southern hospitality.
Exactly.
Oh my god. I find it so fucking funny. That is it. But yes, there's a real Exhibit 2 KKK scene. And this is when they invent their strategy that gets them the half-price bento. So when he goes in there, he grabs the bento and everything like that. And then, because here's the rules. The rules are you cannot touch or hit or affect anyone that's already gotten their lunch. Once they touch it, they're good. So
That's it.
Yep. So their whole thing is this: they go up to it really, really fast. They one team fins them off, and the other grabs the bento, and then they say switch, and then they turn and whatnot, and the people with the bentos later cover up for the other team, defending them, making it impossible for people to get to them and stop them, because you have to go through them to do it. And
Yeah,
whatnot.
that was the scene that I liked.
Liked it a lot.
Yeah, I really liked that. It was a cool concept.
Now, the reason people don't just do this is because it took it defeated the entire purpose of fighting for it and everything like that. Kind of not really, because in reality, all you have to do is just be faster. Like this concept literally fails if there's even one slow person. Like that, as much as I like the concept, is like literally if there's just one slow motherfucker, it loses. But
to be fair, maybe that's why it would have to be the rugby team specifically.
Yeah.
They're fast motherfuckers.
Yeah. Yeah. What's it called? And so when they go and do the thing is he finds out is when you eat that food that is gotten with no challenge, no strife, no anything, it doesn't taste good. Well, it doesn't taste great. It only tastes meh. Because because it is putting out the fundamental idea versus earning something and then just getting something handed to you. And how earning something feels way better than just having it handed to you. And whatnot. So they eventually go and say, fuck this shit. Goes and beats them and throws them down and everything. Boom. So yeah, that's Exhibit 2. No, Exhibit. Pretty nice scene. I love it. 10 out of 10. 3 Ks out of 3.
Jesus Christ.
You get all 3 Ks.
Let's go.
All right. Now, we're going to go and talk about Exhibit 3, the boar.
How many exhibits do you have?
Yes.
All
of the exhibits. I have every exhibit.
I'm gonna sit comfortably for this one.
This one's pretty fast. The boar. The boar.
Yeah, I love that.
The boar. This is also when the wizard comes. The boar is the first time we see someone who disrespects the rules, and the rule being of there's multiple rules. One, this is where we find out the rules as well. One, do not take more than you can eat in one night. Which, to be fair, I'd probably take multiple if that's true, and they'd think I'd be breaking the rules. And I'm like, no, I'm just a hungry motherfucker. But yeah. 2, no one moves a muscle until the god of the god of discounts. That's what they're called. The god of discounts leaves and whatnot. And so this is where rule 3s have fun. And then and so everyone leaves. Everyone's like following the rules, but the boar doesn't care about the rules. The boar literally gets there before the gods of discounts and then fucking grabs a bunch of them and then tells them to put the discount tags inside the basket. Like on them while it's inside her fucking basket. And so here's the thing. The rules say you can't do anything to her because of that. So you have to stop her before it even gets to that and whatnot. And so when this happens, the boar goes and starts charging people, and everyone's like holding her off, holding her cart and everything. She's a boar because she's really fucking fat and really fucking chargy, like everything. And so the wizard just uses her momentum against her and fucking makes her wipe out, and you like never see her again except for like one background scene. Like she falls over and fucking dies or something.
she's the
falls once, fucking dies.
She's literally an American citizen. average American citizen.
Oh my god, it just makes me laugh so much and whatnot. So that fight scene, Exhibit 3, is where you find out the rules. Alright. Now, the final fight. Hercules' club. Heracles' combo. So it's actually pretty fucking funny. Heracles' combo is actually like really strong. And you see that in the end and whatnot.
Yeah.
But he's still not strong enough to beat Ouroboros. So, Kyrie, do you want to describe Heracles' combo before you came up with the idea, so I'll let you take that.
What?
Hercules' club.
Hercules' club, yes. Wait, what do you mean?
The club of Hercules.
Yes, he kills the dogs, but he can't do that. So he just...
No. The concept of...
You should explain it, because I'm kind of, like, fucked up right now.
Sorry, how you described him being a quote-unquote villain.
Oh, yes! The final villain, of course.
Yeah.
Heracles' club. Stop trust fund babies from beating up poor people. Yeah, because they were the grocery store's president's daughters.
Yeah.
You know?
The literal final villain of the show is just someone that's stopping rich people from beating up poor people. I love it so much. The final villain of the show. It's the funniest fucking concept. Oh man. All right. Now to get back to what I was saying. The final fight mixes everything together. So, when Heracles' combo comes in, the way that they quote unquote win is by not just letting them win, but absolutely humiliating them. Because here's the thing. If there's no fight, there's no reason for them to be there. I mean, they're rich. They don't care about half-price food. They can go get that food anywhere. They could go get high-quality food if they really wanted. But the thing is, they enjoyed actually doing that. So, with what they do is they just stand there and let both of them go, take their food, and they are insulting them, laughing at them, and everything the entire time while they're going to go get it. They pretty much embarrass them socially in a group to the point that they never show their face again. And by the way, he has some like extreme hater energy, and I love it. This is like some of the most high level hater energy. He literally went to an entire another city just to hate. they came out of their own fucking city and is like, these bitches up to no good. I'm gonna go hating. Like that's the funniest thing. They went and moved away from their original place just so that they can try to have fun again, and he literally followed them to go. Like many years later, followed them. She's like, hell no, you're not allowed to have fun. Not on my watch. Like, this is like the most extreme. This is just an extreme level of hater energy, and I love it. But yeah, all right. So as we're getting to it and whatnot, of course, our main character, the pervert, doesn't let this slide. Does not let this slide. The first thing he does is he heard what he is said, so he goes out and runs, and is running and running and running. And so at first I thought it was supposed to be something else, but now I know exactly what it was. So the reason he goes out and runs is just so he could run as fast as possible outside and do whatever he wants. But what he's doing is building up a hunger, a really strong hunger. Exercise makes you hungrier, and that's why he's like running full force and full everything. But the fact that people like Hercules' club, he told everyone the pervert ran away. So even after I told him, and so everyone's like, "Wow, even the pervert left." I guess maybe we should just follow what they say and whatnot. So it makes it fitting that him, the pervert, coming back and being there stops it. Because here's the thing: all he had to do was wait. He's telling everyone to wait. Pretty much not even stopping anything. And then his stomach, from the hunger he built up, growls and shakes the fucking store. And there's the first thing we learned from one of the exhibits. Hunger is power. And so and there's no stopping a wolf when they're hungry from trying to get their food. So when his stomach growled, it set off a chain reaction and started making everyone else's stomach growl. Because they made them wait so long for this whole idea and whatnot on how to beat them. So it allowed him to give him the time to do it. Now, when the hunger happened, that's when everyone went out of control and started fighting. They followed the rules of stuff like that. Heracles, if you look at him, he was actually really fucking strong in everything. But his goal wasn't actually to get the half-price food. His goal was literally just to beat everyone down and make sure that they don't participate in fighting Ouroboros, so that Ouroboros doesn't have fun, so that they will never come back. But everyone there, their goal was the food. So even with that advantage, or whatnot, even with him being a lot stronger, they still beat him. Now, to be fair, he did take out like 20 people, but they did eventually beat him, like really fucking bad.
Yeah.
Hospitalized the motherfucker. And so, by the way, almost everyone gets hospitalized in here. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But yeah, they beat him. So that also showed the thing about hunger, power, and how it is. They did the rules. They followed the rules. Of episode 1, but they left out the have fun.
Yeah.
But and then that showed why there's no need for tears on the battlefield. The whole thing is for fun and for people to enjoy it. Even if there's people that are too strong, that just means you need to work together or get stronger or something like that.
Yeah.
And so that exemplifies Exhibit 3. Exhibit 2. Easy victories don't taste good. So even if they decided to do the actual battle without the Ouroboros, they already know that they're pretty much just getting an easy victory because they took the strongest person out of the equation. So no matter what they do after that, it will never taste as good as beating the Ouroboros. So, in that situation, they went and mixed all these 3 exhibits all into one fight, and I love it. And what pays off is the main character actually got the royal wreath. Now, what the royal wreath is, it's a special sticker. There's only one that sometimes it pretty much means they are declared the absolute winner of the night. Now,
Yes, but I like how they decided which bento gets the laurel wreath. The god of discounts decides, which
Yep.
one is the yummiest. That's why they always go for it, because it's like the one that's been deemed by the gods to be the best. That's why it's special. I love that.
Now, not everyone goes for the royal wreath because like literal taste buds come into play.
Yeah.
Like some people is like, I actually prefer this over this. but that is the way to decide that someone is de facto 100% the absolute winner is the royal wreath and whatnot. And the main character actually beat Ouroboros and got the royal wreath from following all the rules, became the hungriest, and everything like that. And you showed he actually followed what you're supposed to do. He used his absolute insane hunger that shook the entire market, which should have been done. Like, remember when that guy locked himself in the closet for 3 days? He was deep inside the closet like Smug.
Oh my gosh, I am not in the closet.
Yeah, you've already come out.
Yeah.
So what's it called? So you locked and shook the frickin' supermarket. This is the power that he should have had, but because he didn't actually try to get the food, he didn't win. The main character actually wins this and actually got the royal wreath, and then gave it to the ice witch. Oh man, I like everything just coming together all at once is just really nice.
It's a lot of good thematic consistency, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is always nice to see in anything.
Yeah. To me, all these scenes coming together and just boom, one final fight. Everything you learned all put up together. It's just so nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and also I guess there was one more exhibit that I didn't really talk about. I guess if I was to say exhibit 4 is with the Lady in the Lake. When the Ice Witch, Lady in the Lake, and the Pervert all came into the store at once, and the Lady in the Lake wasn't actually on his team, and so they were fighting for a bento. At first, the main character thought they were on a team, and so he wasn't really fighting her until she started fighting him, and that gave her the edge and made her barely win. That actually was a little scene at the very end that despite them working together with like Ouroboros to beat Heracles and whatnot, he still wasn't actually on their team. And they were so grateful to the main character, I think even they forgot that that might have actually been why they beat them. But That's more of a bit of a speculation, especially because they skipped the fight on
Yeah.
how they won.
I couldn't animate it.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I kind of dislike they skipped it, but I kind of do like that they did for one reason. Because it's hinted that they still almost won and beat the shit out of the main character so hard that he forgot what actually happened. And so we're seeing it through his eyes. That it's like, bro, I don't even know how I won. All I remember is I got fucking hit in the fucking head, and I don't remember shit. Oh, it's so great. Is there any other scenes y'all like?
That's a good question. I like the beach, the whole beach,
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole indoor beach episode. Where I like the fight where it was in the water. That was fun.
The rudder.
Yeah, that's the episode he found out that his alias is pervert.
Yeah.
And then he literally flashed everyone at the end of the fight. So it was like, yeah, no, that's sticking.
Yeah. I remember what's it called? The very end when so there's this girl. You never see her eyes throughout the whole show.
Yeah.
Except for one small scene that is on the screen for like 1 second. For 1 second, you actually get to see her face. Oh, man. I don't think inside the show she ever actually has a name, but according to the Mao, she actually has a name. It's called Chapatsu. Chapatsu. Patsu. Chapatsu. Chapatsu. Pantsu. But no. Yeah, she's the brunette that has the long hairs over her eyes the entire time. But in this one scene, you actually get to see her full face and everything, and see her blush and everything. And it was like, wow. It's one of those. It's like a person who hides their face all the time, and you finally get to see their face. It's just kind of like that. It's nice.
Yeah.
So I will say this. While obviously the fandom really loves this character, I thought they were pretty good of an addition. They don't really contribute anything to the story. Literally nothing. The only things they do is they make life worse for everyone else.
So true.
But I like it
Very good
anyways.
real.
She was cute.
Yeah. Asebe. Inoue Asebe.
Inoue. Yeah.
So, what's it called? They're really nice of a character because they're so unlucky. They don't actually realize that they're unlucky.
Yeah.
Everyone
They're
else
just, like,
realizes.
an optimist. So they never realize that they're actually super unlucky.
Yeah. He's like,
But it just
she puts
fucking,
her money in, and pushes the thing, and then what's it called? From that, like a bunch of sodas all shoot out, and it breaks the machine. To be fair, I think that's good luck, but the reason it's bad luck is because it shoots out every single soda that she tries to drink from. It fucking what's it called? It just backfires and like sprays the entire bottle in her face. That's the only way she can actually drink the cola is from all that. And that's why she's always sick. Oh man. Like all the shit's insane. When she went and made the giant meal for the main character, I was like, I don't know. Like at that point, that's skill. I want to know how the fuck you did that. Because this meal, nothing tastes like it as it should. Broccoli tasted, I don't know. It was supposed to be like some sweet thing and whatnot. It like what they did is that every single food item looked perfectly cooked and made and everything, but it just tasted entirely like a different item. So it's just it messes with your brain because the texture is still the same. So if you eat chicken, like a chicken that is grilled and everything, it'll still have the texture of like grilled chicken, but it will taste like something completely different, and that just fucks with your taste buds. And so he had to eat a full course meal that was exactly like that. It was literally like just playing Russian roulette with your taste buds. Except there's a bullet in every chamber.
Yeah.
Oh man. So yeah, it's one of those things. It's just so out there. It's like that's a fucking skill. Yeah, she gets like she is so unlucky. She just doesn't realize it. Like she'll fall out a window, land on a fucking bus, and then it's like, huh, I'm tired. So she takes a nap, and this bus happens to lead her to the place that she was going, but. So here's the reason why I don't know if it's lucky or unlucky. It's because everything that happens you would deem is unlucky. That she gets kind of knocked out on top of a bus, but at the end of the day, she gets where she's trying to go.
Yeah, so it's like, well, it is unlucky.
Yeah.
But it still works out for her.
Yeah, it's like
it's just a very elaborate way to get there.
Yeah, it's like it works out in the most unlucky way possible, I guess. That's
in the worst way possible.
Yes, that's how it is. It gets you what and where you're trying to go, just in the worst way possible. Like that's how she that's how she drinks she gets a full drink of soda by having like 20 sodas.
Yeah.
So when it blows up in her face and she's just opening her mouth, chugging it down and everything, that's how she gets a full drink of soda, is by having 20 sodas. How does she get from place to place? She'll literally like fall downstairs or shit like that, or just fall through the floor, or any weird fucking shit. And it's like it gets her where she wants to be. So and not only is this unluckiness with her, it's literally so contagious it happens to everyone around her. It's fucking contagious.
Like when she's like introduced, she touches the main character, and then like as soon as like they mention like, oh yeah, she's unlucky, just the fucking table that like the main character is touching, just the leg fucking breaks.
Yep, everything.
And then then the cousin, she touches like a charm against misfortune, and it fucking turns black because of how strong her unluckiness is.
Yep, it like the fortune, the good luck charm, fucking dies. It fucking dies. Just it doesn't even touch her. She just gets close to her. I don't think she touches it. Oh man. But yeah, a good luck charm fucking dies. I love it. I love it so much.
Which does that mean that there's technically like magic?
Oh man. Probably. But yeah, like in the best part about her unluckiness is that while her unluckiness can work out for her, the unluckiness doesn't work out for anyone else.
Yeah.
That's the funniest part of it about it is what's it called? Like this when a bunch of people accidentally swim near her, they all fucking crash and drown. When a girl accidentally passes by her, her bra pops off in front of everyone.
Yeah.
When what's it called? When the lady by the lake accidentally brushes up against her, her number one enemy is like coming, and the only reason her number one enemy didn't see her there because she was actually not supposed to be there. And holy shit, what would have happened? Is literally just this. Is literally that she went and accidentally brushed against, not even really brushed, she got like really close to her, and that just barely offset her path, that when she turned to look, she was behind the tree, and so it barely saved her. So it's like it made her unlucky, which eventually caused her misfortune down the line because she didn't see her. And so that's just one of those things, is like her luck, or like bad luck, is an equal opportunist bad luck. It will make everyone fucking unlucky. Oh man. And so yeah, so I mean, to her, like, her bad luck goes into insanity. Like, what the hell? She goes on the water slide, and then you later find out that she was so unlucky that when she took the water slide, she somehow ended out in the sewer. But because of her actual, like, the way she sees things, he's like, wow, that was a really fun underground water slide. It's like, I don't even know how the fuck she ended up in the sewer, but she still enjoyed it. Oh my god. Like, everything about her, it's like, you see in the credits, not in the credits, in the ending of the show, she tries to go through the door, but gets her head fucking stuck in the door. And shit like that. It's like, I don't know. She's having a good time and everything, but damn, she's fucking up with everyone. She fucks up everyone. I don't know. I can't have that kind of bad luck in my life. That is just way too much. But damn, does it make the show just a bit better. Even though it doesn't do anything for the plot. There's only one thing it does for the plot, and even then, that's not really that much of an issue. So the main character lost his ticket because he brushed against her, which made her find the ticket, which made her go do all that things, which made her end up in the sewer and shit like that. This is like, it is definitely bad luck, but she doesn't see it that way and whatnot. And so the main character has to now buy the stuff, which forces him that he has to buy half-price bento, or else he's not eating. So that's why he went hard on it. Which, by the way, as Kyrie said, I love the beach episode, and that fucking omelet. Oh man, big rice mountains with some condensed milk inside of it with some egg. It's pretty much saying it was her breast, and that's the one she made and everything like that.
The bosom.
Bosom.
It was like they fused bosom and omelet together.
Yeah, bosom omelet.
Yeah.
Bosom omelet. Oh my god, and it's just great. I thought I remember the main character going for it, but he lost to the ice witch and whatnot. I was surprised that he didn't. The pervert did not go towards the thing, but I did know the other guy did, because that other guy really loves her.
Yeah.
Fucking simp for reals.
Simping for simping for a wife.
Oh, that reminds me. Another one of my favorite things is apparently like if you become a wolf, you're basically destined to just work at a supermarket.
Yeah.
That's you set out your entire life just to be a supermarket worker.
Yeah, every
That's kind of funny.
yeah, every single person. It's because there's no like I'd say there's no transferable skills, except there actually is. You can become an actual fighter and shit like that. But they don't do that because then they don't have a like just think of them trying to become coming back as a wolf, and it's like, yeah, I'm a freaking 10-time world heavyweight champion boxer, but I still come here for half price bento.
That is what I liked, especially when I think it was either episode 5 or 6 when there's like when it's explaining like the monarch's backstory and all of that. When you just have like a bunch of people that were ex-wolves and they're just doing like completely like they just work completely menial jobs. And it's just like, I don't know, I just like that. Where like once everyone moves on, they just become like normal people again.
Yeah, it's just really fucking funny that they're all just like, as Kyrie said, it seems like they're all just destined to become workers because every single one of them is like, yes, I'm an ex-wolf. It's like, it's so nice. I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad that you don't see anyone actually become anything beyond that. But it is funny. Oh, man. I don't know. To me, it's just really, I love it. Anything else? There are some things I dislike about the show. I did not remember just how heavily it leaned into the fan service, and and it pretty much started on the fucking beach episode. But I didn't mind the beach episode because the thing about the beach episode is there was still a lot of fighting. There was still a lot of creative stuff with it, and that's when it solidified his pervert alias and everything like that. Like, it was really good. Like, I'd say it's a really good episode, and it, despite it being a fan service episode, it's actually still a bit important.
Yeah.
But after that episode, there's just like, there's the dedicated episode to the lesbian and her lesbianism. There's the dedicated episode to the Ouroboros twins, and then how they live, which I will say it is good in the sense that we see their character, but just the way they do it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The one thing that it didn't even annoy me, I just need to know why. Why was there so much Sega product placement in it?
Oh yeah, I know quite a few people that were talking about that. There was Sonic everywhere. And Sega.
There was Sonic. There was the main character mentioned that he played Virtua Fighter.
Yeah. They had the Sega like, Genesis. There was literally
so much Sega shit.
Yeah, the biggest plot point inside the show is like what happened 3 years ago. And it's like, oh yeah, at the Sonic District or Sonic something.
What's funny is I have the Annie list pulled up, actually, the Bento one. The first sentence, do you know what it is? Sato Yo is a high school boy who likes Sega games.
That's his personality. He just likes Sega games.
Oh man, I love it.
Yeah, it's fun. Sega's great.
Man, Bento. So the last half of the anime just goes super heavy into the fan service, which I'm like, I flat out didn't even remember, like, most of it. The only one that I remembered, because it's so out there of a thing, Kyrie can attest to this, and I was laughing so hard before it even came up, and I was like, oh my god, I remember the medicine scene. The medicine scene. Oh, man. Because I was like, oh man, just wait until you see the medicine he gets and what he tries to do and everything like that. Later, the fast acting medicine is a suppository.
My favorite part is only after his phone call of that woman, that girl who hates him, like after she gets flipped off, she then brings up, oh yeah, we also have a oral one.
That works decently fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hinted that it's not as fast, I guess. That's probably why she didn't say it, but yeah, but then she's like took pity and was like, our next best thing is oral. But yeah. It's one of those things. I like it. I like it a lot. The show's great.
Absolutely.
It's one of those hidden gems because like most people, you see it and it's like, oh, just people fighting for food, and it's like that sounds like it kind of meh. But the more you get into it, and more passion it has for it, you see why it's good. Because I still think that's like a big theme of the show is it might be stupid, it might be a ridiculous thing, but it's their stupid thing and it's their ridiculous thing, and they love it. It's what they love to do, so they put their everything in.
Yeah. This is what these people care about, and that's what's important, that they care about it.
Yeah. It's amazing. I love it. It's great. Anything else y'all want to talk about?
No, I don't really have anything else to add.
I think that's all for me too.
I just think there's a lot of fucking beatdowns in the show, and I just love them all.
Yeah.
Like, if you love fucking beatdowns, this show is pretty good. I mean, there's people that I'm pretty sure they died like 3 times in a fight. But as the saying goes, this man is literally too hungry to die. Man, no, not man too angry. This man too hungry. I mean, literally, the first episode, that's literally what happens. Is that, like, the main character would have been dead on the floor and everything, but then his stomach growls, so he just gets up and is like, I'm too hungry to die. Oh man, it's so fucking funny. Yeah, you see the too hungry to die meme pops up in the first episode, but it actually keeps exemplifying it throughout the entire series, because there's just like fucking like the eye switch, fucking neck snapped, fucking killed. Like there's no doubt about it. Like blood is everywhere from snapping her fucking neck, but she's literally too fucking hungry to die. And then she's better in just like a couple of days because she's just that hungry.
Yeah.
Oh man. It's so amazing. I love it. Hunger is literally a superpower in here.
Yeah. It's the power system.
Oh man. So let's see. Is there any scenes y'all did not like?
There wasn't any in particular
Good question.
that I didn't like. And oh my gosh, Stonks, you're finally back.
Yeah, sorry. I had to do something real quick.
Yeah. Is there any scenes y'all do not like?
There are a lot of most scenes I was just mad on, but there weren't any like I was like, man, this sucks. I don't believe. I can think off the top of my head that really stuck out.
Yep. I mean, to be fair, that's kind of how I feel. I don't think any scene was bad, like actually bad. I just think it didn't belong.
Yeah.
Like, what's it called? Like, I'm no stranger to fan service anime. I love fan service anime. And this whole show has fan service in it. But when I complain about the fan service, it's not because it's fan service, but because it just came out of nowhere on just how much they dumped. They dumped like all the fan service scenes, well, like 90% of it in the last like 4 or 5 episodes. They literally have dedicated fan service episodes, and I was like, Jesus! It's like there was like fan service here and there sprinkled throughout the episodes because he growing boy and whatnot. Of course, he's going to have fan service thoughts and whatnot. But those like last episodes, it's just all fans. There's literally like the lesbian one. Literally, the entire episode is fan service. The Ouroboros twins. There's like 50% at the least is fan service and whatnot. I was like, damn. It was like there's more fan service than actual stuff going on in these. It's like, it's fine. I enjoy shows like that. It's just this was not set up to be that. But yeah, I love bento. But yeah, I wouldn't exactly say there's any like bad scene. It's just scenes that will drag on a little too long, or scenes that just like it just doesn't feel like it does anything.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I love and I'm laughing hard at the freaking nurse scenes.
Yeah, and I think that one dragged a little bit too long, in my opinion.
But it started not making sense because it's like, you're tall for a woman. You're this for a woman. You have a deep voice for a woman. You have a very muscular leg for a woman. And it's like, you have a penis. What?
Oh shit!
And then it started calling him the pervert and running away because she undid his bandages and saw a penis. And then the hospital blamed him. Oh my god. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
One of those things. And then to prove his innocence, he chases her down. And it's like, that's why the hospital believed her. It's because he's literally running at her naked with his penis out. Oh man. I'll say this, a lot of times the main character, he doesn't do himself any favors.
Yeah.
So true.
Like,
But to be fair, he has a lot of he has a lot of brain damage, so
yeah.
maybe it's not his fault.
Yeah. So it's one of those things where he's innocent like almost all the time, but he makes himself look very fucking guilty. Oh man. I love it. So, yeah, I guess none of us really have scenes we dislike, or at the very least, I don't remember any scenes I like have a big dislike over.
There was probably some scenes, but I think I forgot about them.
Yeah, if there is any, they're probably like very minor. All right. Anything else y'all want to talk about?
No,
Nah,
not really.
All right.
I'm pretty much done.
All right. Now the time for the I forget how I say this. Time for
the best part.
No. I said time for the most interesting or oh wait. Now it's time for our most famous, and some say infamous, part of the podcast. That's it. That's it. That's how it is. You get one. Best looks and best personality. Go. For best looks and best personality for the women. Go.
It has to be the witch for Cold Witch for best looks. Best personality is definitely the cousin whose name Lady of the Lake or something.
Yeah, Shaga.
I say I will agree with Carrie. I switch for looks, but then for personality, it'd be the Yaoi girl. I'm forgetting her name. I don't know why.
Oh man,
But
we never even talked about her.
yeah.
I will say, the way she is a wolf is probably the funniest way possible. She literally has fucking yaoi plot armor. Yaoi girl plot armor. No one actually cares about her, and she just slips through the cracks and grabs the bento before anyone notices.
Yeah, she's fucking Solid Snake.
Yeah, they're having fun. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never actually gets beaten. It's
Yeah.
Hana. Orishiro. Orishiro Hana.
Yeah. So yeah,
I'm
that's
almost
mine.
positive that the main character wanted to fuck her. This is like literally all he had to do is ask.
Yeah.
Oh man.
What about you, Stonks?
Because
I have the complete same as Kari.
yeah, the only reason I say that though is because of what's it called? Is because when he asked her if she wants to do it with him and the entire gang, she thought that meant sex, and she was like, she's like, I would prefer it if it was just us two, but if you wanted to do it with the entire team, I guess I could try. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh man. Freaky shit.
Yeah.
Oh man. For me, I guess best looks. I'm gonna have to be the contrarian here. I'm gonna have to say someone else. All right.
Okay. All right.
All right. So, you know who I think the best looks are. She gets very little screen time. You probably don't know her name as Matsuba, but her wolf name is the Monarch Butterfly.
You know,
Really?
The wife. It's like, I can understand his passion of lust. I can understand that. But he goes so far and simps for her. Simps for the married woman. It's like, no, you shouldn't be a simp. But I can agree with you. She definitely looks the best. Especially the misunderstanding between her and the main character, but he literally like talks himself up to getting an erection to go at it again, but he completely misunderstood. He thought he slept with her and she was disappointed. That was like that was a fucking funny scene. I love it. Oh man. Definitely her for looks. Personality is really fucking hard, I will say. Is that
Yeah.
like I guess if you use I guess another top contender for looks is if you can say Ouroboros, if you get both of them. No, I'm joking. But yeah, for personality, it is hard for me. I will say it's a really fucking hard one. Oshiro, Shaya, freaking the main heroine, Yarzuri, fucking like Inoue, like literally all of them. Like every single person here has like, well, no, not all of them, but almost all of them have like very amazing personalities. I love them all, personality wise. So for me, that's actually a really fucking hard choice. I think Shaga probably has like, I would say probably the person I could probably hang out with the most.
Yeah.
In the sense of playing games, doing stuff like that, and all that. Inoue, and Oroshiro, you could probably hang out with without having to play games, though. They're probably it's like, do I want like an extreme fun time? and then like have an all right time everywhere else, or have a pretty good time no matter what. It's like that's literally the competition here. Yasuri is just it's just all right all the time. I mean, it will get fun with her explanation, like her misunderstandings and not knowing. Like, she's so fucking hyper focused on the bento stuff that she literally doesn't like comprehend most things. She literally threw the person's clothes out the window because they weren't concentrating on it enough, and it's like, there, your clothes are gone. Now stop focusing on your clothes and let's get down to business, talking about what are we gonna eat for tonight. Oh man, planning strategies. And she wants him to plan his strategies while naked. It's just like, she's so hyper focused, she doesn't actually understand human emotions. But no, to me, it just comes down to a really big battle. Personality-wise, Inoue is really good, but that also forces you to be around her with the bad luck. And I would say no. I'm not. I'm not being around that. I don't care how fucking like amazing and fun and cheerful they are. I do not want to be around that level of bad luck. So that's why she gets a no. Oshiro and Shaga. Shaga will purposely get you in situations that just like do that. But Oshiro, they're a trooper. They will literally do whatever the fuck you ask. They will help you however way. It's like Oroshiro is probably like the perfect one inside the personality wise. I think I'm going to have to go with Oroshiro. So that means for looks, the Monarch Butterfly, and personality, Oroshiro. But if you had to go for a second looks. All right. So I'll say this. There's really not that many men in the show.
Yeah.
And none of them
character.
Yeah, and none of them really have the like looks department in the sense of they don't look like any female characters or whatnot. So
yeah,
I'm not gonna ask y'all for looks if you don't want to say. But which do you like of the males of personality?
Perfect is Kino.
honestly, I don't even know.
I
don't have it.
It's literally a
know.
battle between the pervert and the wizard. Those are like the two
Yeah.
biggest clashing ones.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really have an opinion. I don't have a choice.
The monk is pretty nice and all, but he doesn't stand out that much.
Yeah.
The wizard's funny. The wizard's the reason why that person's name, the main character, became the pervert. It kind of pisses me off in the sense of, damn, it's like, how did he get that name? Oh, it's like, I called you the pervert. And it's like, huh? And it's like, yeah. And it's like, that's not my name. Stop calling me the pervert. Yes, it is. It's your alias. What? It's like, yeah, I spread it around myself. I told every single wolf, your alias is now the pervert, and now we'll always call you the pervert from now on. Oh my god, he literally forced the nickname onto everyone from extreme dislike. So this it gets even funnier. It's because he thought him as a rival, but when he found out he was a quote unquote pervert, that made him hate him so much that he literally went out of his way to try to fuck him over. Obviously, the main character is going to be better, but the wizard is pretty up there.
Yeah.
How about you, Stonks?
For looks, it's probably the wizard.
Well, I mean, that's if you want to say looks, but all right. I was talking about personality.
Personality is the main character. Just because his wallpaper is Sonic the Hedgehog. That's really based. That's really based.
All right. So, is there anything else about the show or anything in general you want to bring up?
No, I don't really have anything else to say.
All right. I think we hit every note. All right. You Stonks?
This anime is just gonna live in the back of my mind forever.
I just love poor people. I just love watching poor people fight for half-price food. What about you, Kyrie? Oh my gosh.
Kyrie's dead.
Oh no.
Anyway, yeah. What's my favorite? What were we talking about?
We were saying, what about you? Is there any scenes, or is there any last things? Any last things?
That's about it for me.
All right. You want to give a small little summary, or not summary of?
Hello, this has been Weebanomics. Kyrie Luminous. Fuck you. You know, these are my co-hosts. Goodbye.
Okay, Smug.
This has been Smug Slice. Thank you for listening.
Stonks.
This has been Stonks Salesman, and I have only been half here. Goodbye.
And this is I don't even know by this point. The Nonotaku at the Nonotaku at twitter.com.
Otaku is having a midlife crisis.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Watch Bento. It's fucking amazing. Watch Bento.